Hello everybody, today I want to talk to you about one topic that's really important to know about if you plan on spending any reasonable amount of time in Latin America, and that's inequality. I got mugged in Mexico at gunpoint on a shady looking street just not even a half a block away from Guadalajara, in the richest neighborhood in Guadalajara, right by the American embassy. So what went wrong? I thought that all these fancy houses, palaces, mansions, and their Ferraris, all of that showed that this was supposedly a safe neighborhood, and it was not. I should have understood that the extreme wealth inequality that defines this city is what makes it so dangerous. That's why Guadalajara is a place with so many muggings. Now, when I went to Brazil, I've been on the lookout for that in Rio de Janeiro. I've made it a point not to relax when I found myself in a rich, opulent neighborhood, like say Baja de Tijuca. Bolsonaro himself, the former president, lives there. But it'd be foolish to think that, oh well, I'm in a safe neighborhood, I'm gonna be okay. Now, I lived in Curitiba. That's a city in the south of Brazil, and I lived in a nice high-rise apartment with a luxury swimming pool, with a spa, with a gym, space to walk your dog. A lot of the politically elite people were my neighbors. A lot of successful businessmen. But guess what? A guy got robbed at gunpoint right in front of the gate, and no wonder. When I went outside, I saw there was a Porsche parked, and right next to the Porsche there was somebody digging in the dumpster diving, literally right next to a Porsche. Extreme inequality causes crime. It's not that if people are poor, that's not the question. Inequality. And we see this in the US. What are some of the most dangerous cities in America? Houston, Chicago, Detroit, now New York is getting bad. And what are San Francisco? What do all these cities have in common? Extreme inequality. You gotta look out for that. So when I lived in Curitiba and I saw somebody dumpster diving right in front of a Porsche, in front of a luxury apartment, it's no wonder that's right across the block there was a bus station where like 3 or 4 of our residents got mugged at gunpoint, and another one got mugged right in front of the automatic door at 6 o'clock in the evening, just because the door would not open, and the guy felt safe because he thought he was in a nice neighborhood. But if you see extreme inequality, be careful. Don't let that lull you into a false sense of security. As far as the official data are concerned, Brazil and Colombia are among the most unequal countries in the world. You'd have to go to Africa to find more extreme inequality. And yes, America has its big issues with inequality, but Brazil and Colombia and Mexico, practically all of Latin America, are worse. Uruguay is about on par, and Uruguay is one of the safer countries. Now, most European countries are safer than the United States, much safer than Latin America, and the reason being for that is really simple. There is less inequality. Any number of indexes will show you that. The Gini coefficient, for instance, or the Lorenz curve. So pay attention to inequality. Look around. Look to your surroundings. And if you see somebody digging in the trash right next to a high-rise building, which is a luxury apartment with fancy cars parked there, be careful. Don't walk around alone at night. Don't go on any dimly lit streets. And take an Uber. That's my suggestion. Just take an Uber instead of taking your chances in the street.